Hello students. Today we discuss our next chapter, which is magnetic field due to current. Okay. So what do you understand by the term of magnetic field due to current? That means we can produce magnetic field with the help of current. Okay. If we talk about the relation between magnetic field and electric field, then electric field and magnetic field have been known for past 2000 years. Okay, but if we discuss about 200 years ago, then we able to know about the relation between magnetic field and electric field. That means uh, about 200 years ago we know about we can produce electric field with the help of magnetic field, and also we can produce magnetic field with the help of electric field. Okay, now a scientist whose name is Orsted in a conference noticed that a magnetic compass needle fluctuated due to presence of a current carrying wire. Okay, he noticed that a current carrying conductor wire or uh, a magnetic compass, this is a magnetic compass, this is a magnetic compass needle. Magnetic compass needle. A magnetic compass needle fluctuated through the presence of a current carrying wire. Okay, now so this experiment, from this experiment he concluded that we can generate a magnetic field with the help of a moving charge. Okay, so the first thing is जैसा कि हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जनरेट करते थे स्टैटिक चार्ज से, सेम एज वी कैन जनरेट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ड्यू टू मूविंग चार्ज. ओके, we can generate magnetic field with the help of or due to moving charge, or magnetic field is generated due to moving charge. Okay, now this is the diagram, circuit diagram, to show how scientists concluded that magnetic field is generated through a current carrying conductor or a moving charge. Okay, this circuit is shown in whiteboard, has a rheostat. Okay, and is connected through a battery with the help of key. Okay, now we place a magnetic needle near about it. Okay, when we press our key, then a current flow from positive terminal of battery in this circuit. Okay, now when the current moving from south pole to north pole according to magnetic needle, then the magnetic needle, साइंटिस्ट ने क्या देखा कि जो मैग्नेटिक निडल है वो फ्लक्चुएट कर रही है. किधर? वो नॉर्थ पोल से साउथ पोल की ओर फ्लक्चुएट कर रही है. दैट मींस जो नॉर्थ पोल है वो फ्लक्चुएट कर रहा है टुवर्ड्स वेस्ट, बिकॉज दिस इज ईस्ट एंड दिस इज वेस्ट. तो नॉर्थ पोल फ्लक्चुएटेड टुवर्ड्स वेस्ट. So this is concluded that there is something magnetic field which helps this needle to tends towards west. Okay, towards west, because any magnetic compass needle only fluctuated in presence of magnetic field. Okay, and where is the magnetic field? Magnetic field is produced by this current carrying conductor or this current carrying wire. Okay, so this is the experiment which is known as Orsted's experiment. Now the first thing is to be noticed that when we reverse our polarity, then magnetic needle deflection will also reverse. That means now when our current flow from north to south, when our current flows from north to south, then the deflection of magnetic needle from south to towards ईस्ट, टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट. ओके, अब हमारी जो मैग्नेटिक नीडल है वो किधर मूव करेगी, वो ईस्ट की तरफ मूव करेगी. दैट मीन्स जो मैग्नेटिक नीडल है वो रिएक्ट करती है या फ्लक्चुएट कर सकती है इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ओनली अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. ओके, इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ओनली अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. तो वो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड यहाँ पे हमने अर्थ की मैग्नेटिक फील्ड को निग्लिजिबल माना है. ठीक है, वी एज्यूम हियर the magnetic field of earth is negligible. So where is the magnetic field by which this magnetic needle fluctuate? So there is a magnetic field generated by this current carrying conductor. Okay, so this conclusion comes out from this experiment, that a magnetic field generated by current carrying conductor. Okay, a second thing also which I like to discuss with you, this is a diagram of current carrying wire and a sprinkle of iron around it. Okay, this dot I have shown you, this dot represent a current carrying wire. Okay, a top view of a current carrying wire. Okay, now when we put some sprinkles of iron around a current carrying wire, then automatically these sprinkle of iron form a pattern, which means if sprinkle of iron form a pattern, that means there is something magnetic field around current carrying wire. Otherwise, why sprinkle of iron make this pattern? Because iron sprinkles only make pattern or only make deflection because of magnetic field or due to of magnetic field. Okay, that means this experiment is also show that a current carrying wire or a moving charge can generate magnetic field. Okay, a moving charge or current carrying wire can generate a magnetic field. Okay, so this is the Oersted experiment. Okay, now if we see, when current move from south to east, when current move from south pole to east pole, magnetic needle deflected magnetic needle of compass magnetic needle of compass move towards west, because this direction is west. Okay, now let's discuss what is the magnetic field, what the mean of it. Okay, you studied earlier electric field, about electric field. there are some similarities between magnetic and electric field, and there are some dissimilarities between magnetic and electric field. Okay, if we talk about dissimilarities between electric and magnetic field, then electric field or electric lines has open circuit. Okay, that means if you talk about a static charge plus q, okay, that means it produces its electric flux in a open manner. Okay, in a open manner. Okay, if we talk about magnetic field, then magnetic field lines make close path. Okay, magnetic field lines makes close path. Okay, that means this something are magnetic field. This is north pole and this is south pole or whatever. Okay, this is north pole and this is south pole. And the second difference is electric field generate due to static charge. Okay, okay, electric field electric field can generate electric field generate due to static charge. Okay, but magnetic field magnetic field generate due to moving charge due to moving charge. Okay, so this is the difference between electric field and magnetic field. Now let's discuss about definition of magnetic field. Okay, magnetic field basically is space around magnetic field magnetic field is a space around a current carrying conductor around a current carrying conductor or a magnet or a magnet. Magnetic field is a space around a current carrying conductor or a magnet where a magnetic force can be felt, where a magnetic force can be felt. Okay, magnetic force or magnetic effect can be felt. Okay, now let's see what I'm talking about. If we talk about these are the magnetic flux. Okay, these are the the lines of magnetic field lines are known as magnetic flux. Okay, these are magnetic flux. Magnetic flux means magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines. Okay, if we take a uniform unit area, if we take a unit area and count the magnetic flux pass through it, if we count magnetic flux pass through it, then the magnetic field will be B, which is denoted by B, equals to the magnetic flux per unit area, that means F upon A. Okay, this is the basic, this is the basic information about magnetic field. Now what I am talking about, if we take a magnetic field lines, okay, if we take a plane of magnetic field lines and we draw a several magnetic field lines which is called magnetic flux. Now I am taking a unit area in this plane. Now if we count the magnetic field lines pass through this unit area, then the magnetic field lines or magnetic flux per unit area is called your magnetic field. Okay, so what is the unit of magnetic flux? The unit of magnetic flux is Weber. The unit of magnetic flux is Weber, and the what is area of a unit of area? Meter square. That means the unit of magnetic field is Weber per meter square. This is the unit of magnetic field. There are, as we continue in this lesson, we see that there is a many units of magnetic field. Okay, unit of magnetic field. Okay. Now I am talking about magnetic field in terms of current carrying conductor. Magnetic field in terms of current carrying conductor. Now we take a plane. Okay, now we take a plane in which a moving charge q. Okay, in a plane, a moving charge q directed towards magnetic field. Okay, in a plane, a moving charge q directed q in a plane, a moving charge q placed in a magnetic field B, placed in a magnetic field B. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to clear that. Now we discuss magnetic field in terms of current moving charge or current carrying conductor. Okay. For that, we take a plane. Okay, and we assume our moving charge, which is q, placed in a magnetic field B. Okay, our moving charge placed in a magnetic field B. Now we take our direction of magnetic field this. Okay, now we take our direction in magnetic field. The direction of magnetic field is this. Now, if a charge with velocity v with a velocity v moving in a magnetic field B, okay, and make a angle with magnetic field theta, and the velocity of charge is v, okay, then the force exerted on that moving charge is perpendicular towards is perpendicular of magnetic field B. Okay? This is the force exerted on moving charge Q due to moving in a magnetic field. Okay, so this V, okay, this V has two components. When a vector makes theta with some another component, then it has two components. The perpendicular component of V from B is V sine theta, V sine theta, and a component along with B is known as V cos theta. A component of velocity along magnetic field B is V cos theta. Now, the force exerted on charge, force exerted on moving charge, force exerted on moving charge F depends on the first thing is magnitude of charge. Okay, magnitude of charge. And what is the magnitude of charge? Q. Okay, magnitude of charge is Q. Now, the second thing on which this force is depend on the perpendicular component of velocity. The perpendicular component of velocity. Okay, and the third one is on the magnitude of magnetic field. Magnitude of magnetic field. Okay, now these three things on which our force is depend. Okay, and what is the force? The force exerted on the moving charge in a magnetic field B. Okay, now so if we denoted these three things in a mathematical way, then F will be depends on first of all Q. Okay, F is depend on first of all Q, now the F will also depends on V sine theta, which is perpendicular component of velocity, V sine theta. Okay, now F also depends on the magnitude of magnetic field, that means B. That means F equals to Q V B sine theta. This is your most important derivation. Okay, the force exerted on a current on a moving charge in a magnetic field B equals to QVB sine theta. Okay, and what is the sine? What is the theta? Theta is the angle between velocity, okay, resultant velocity and magnetic field. Okay. Now, if you notice, sorry, this is also called Lorentz force. 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 Now, if we talk about Lorentz magnetic force. This is Lorentz magnetic force. This is Lorentz magnetic force, because Lorentz force is the sum of 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 electrical force and magnetic force. Okay, that means Fe plus Fm. That means Q into E, okay, plus QVB. This is the equivalent Lorentz force. This is the equivalent Lorentz force. This is the equivalent Lorentz force. Okay, I hope you understand well. Okay. So this is our magnetic field. Okay, that means magnetic field depends on three quantities, which are magnitude of magnetic field, okay, and the magnitude of charge, and the perpendicular velocity component of velocity. Okay.